go? Ready. All right, thanks guys for joining us. Let's get started here. We're gonna bow to the master. Bow to each other. All right, let's go for a warm-up. Jumping jacks. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squats. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On your backs. Close guard chokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right leg up, elbow to your knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hands to the mat, triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bridges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, hip skips in place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All righty, let's go for neck exercises now. Chin to our chest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chin to your shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ear to your shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's sit up for break falls. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want to do the springboards. Yeah, it feels good. Left side. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. Here's it's going to sound like with 20 people out here. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's sit up. Go for stretches. Left leg out, right leg in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Butterfly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go back and move. Come back slow. All right, guys, let's sit up. So now we're gonna practice a couple exercises here, moving our hips a little bit. So we're gonna first start seated. We're gonna swing both legs to one side, okay? Now I'm coming up on that lead knee, taking a step with my back leg, and then I go down and reverse to the other side, okay? Driving forward, kind of like I'm doing the S mount, okay, or a pigeon stretch, similar to that motion. Coming up to my knees, stepping my back leg, resetting, other side, okay? Alternating sides for about 1 minute here, guys. Lift those hips a little bit. This one feels pretty good for me. All right, next one. We're rocking back, we're back. Seated up this time, we're gonna bring one leg under, come up like so, rocking back, bringing the opposite leg under, coming up, driving the hip at the end. Okay, alternating sides for about a minute here. Try to avoid using your hands for this one, okay? Nice work, guys. Keep it going. Do a few seconds. All right, going to our knees now, practicing our rolls, okay? Whatever one you feel comfortable with. Try to get at least the forward and backwards ones in there. If you can do the sideways ones, throw some of those in there too, okay? Try it out, about a minute.
I'm sure I'm gonna make about 50 comments throughout this class about how good this springboard is.
Oh, yeah.
Even with the rolls, I can feel how good they are.
Yeah, they're really nice, guys, not gonna lie. Super happy with them. And Coach Brett and Jason put a lot of time getting these things in here this last week. They're totally worth it. Not used to that kind of labor anymore. I was really sore, even after like 5 hours. Keep moving, guys. Try to get loose here, rolling around. Both sides. Okay. All right, let's move on to our low double legs, okay? So we're here, one foot up, or lead leg up, back leg down, okay? Now I'm gonna drive my knee forward to the mat, bringing that back leg up, alternating, mixed up, okay? Another good hip stretch. It's okay to have strong, flexible hips. All righty, guys. Let's move on to butt scoots. The last one before the water break. So scooting, side to side. Okay. All right, guys, nice work. Let's get a quick 1 minute break and we'll come back and do some more exercise, okay?
I put it over there.
Oh, you know this. No. All righty, guys. Everybody's favorite exercise, the shadow wrestling.
Oh.
Okay, so 5 minute round, right? Idea is to keep moving. Doesn't really matter so much like what you're doing, but try to throw in, you know, some double legs, some shots, some sprawls, you know, maybe some handspins in there. The main thing I want you guys doing, though, is constantly keeping your ready stance. Okay, that's the most important thing. Actually, that takes a lot of stamina to keep this ready stance the whole time. It means you're not doing anything. Like, even if I'm just moving around in my ready stance, this is actually a pretty intense workout just doing that in 5 minutes. But I want you guys to try to throw in some of those movements as well, like the double leg and the sprawl, the hand spins. If you guys want to get fancy, you can do some cartwheels. You can do some, you know, like I'm doing knee slices, right? Around, as long as you're moving. That's the main idea, is to be moving the entire time. Okay? So carry it out for 5 minutes. Let's go, guys. Time's gonna be ready. Let's go. Okay?
Just think that I wanted to do this today.
Oh yeah. It's been a while. It's been like a week or so. You know, we're ready to move now. Just keep your ready stance, right? Stand. Always moving around. If you want to compete, never just want to be here. Okay? Always ready. Don't lean too forward. It's not wrestling. I gotta make sure I protect my neck, right? So keep yourself semi-upright, but not too upright. Move. The under low, right? Some of those things too. As long as you're moving. A little bit.
Put the cartwheel on.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Remember, pay attention to your footwork, guys. Make sure that you're walking around, you're not bringing your feet together.
Yep.
Sit it right. Make sure you're always shuffling. You a good stance the entire time.
Minutes left, guys. And time. All right, guys, take another quick 1 minute break, okay? That was more tiring than you think. Honestly. End up giving that girl like a common class. That's like a warm up now. Yeah. That's again, keeping that base stance is like tiring in itself. Yeah. Nice. Just holding poses. Oh yeah. Oh, they did workout, right? Yeah. Yoga's legit. You know, those hot yoga classes, those chicks like I don't know how they barely sweat. You know, I'm just like, I got like a really small pool around me. And sweat is nuts. Yeah, I definitely want to get back into that once those things open back up again. Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to go back.
Yeah. All right, guys. So, grabbing the dummies now and working with these bad boys. All right. So today we're working on guard passes. So kind of difficult to, obviously with the dummy, but we're gonna do what we can. Okay. So if I'm playing in the guard, now typically I want to have good posture. The way we've been setting up like a standing guard breaks is when I'm using my hands like in the biceps, or if I have lapels, I can grab lapels and punch them under my partner's armpits, okay? But today, we can just do, we're working with the dummies, we can just do hands and biceps, like so, okay? Now, when I go to stand, I'm putting my weight into my hands, okay? I should already have my toes on the mat. That way I can pop up, like so, okay? And you see how I'm popping up? I have both feet on the mat, and I still have control of my partner's biceps, right? Once I get both feet on the mat, now I can stand up to base, okay? Once I stand up, I'm making sure my hip is driving forward, okay? That way I can kind of counter that double ankle sweep that someone might go for on me. Okay, so my hip is driving forward, but I don't want my hip back like this, because then you're really open for the double ankle sweep, okay? So kind of hip forward. Now I'm gonna take a knee cut across, right? So my knee comes across the dummy, okay, like so. And I land with my body on top of them, crossways, okay? Now with this hand, if I can, I always wanna try to underhook the arm on the far side. If I don't do that, I'm exposed for a back take here from the bottom position. If I go over the arm, this person can start to use this arm to come out to the side behind me, and then maybe end up on my back. So when I'm passing this way, okay, after the knee slice, I ideally want to have this underhook. Okay, that way I can stop them from going to my back. Now, once I'm past the legs and I'm in this position now, I can bring this hand in for a cross face, okay, like so. My head is nice and tight, okay? What I don't want is my head up like this, because now this person can easily pummel their arm inside to block my neck. So once I'm here, I'm keeping my head tight, okay? Now I can shift my base where I'm bringing my legs over and I finish with side control, okay? If I keep my head low and tight here to their neck, almost like I'm trying to give them a little kiss here on their neck, right? Because if I keep space here, it's easy for them to pummel and get a cross face or get a neck block here, or a frame on my neck, and then they can start to push me away and make space and escape, okay? So if I have this arm out here, and I want to keep my head nice and tight, so that when they try to pummel their arm in, there's no space there, and it's very difficult for them to do that, okay? Then I can come back, and we go to the other side. So here, starting on your knees, biceps, okay? Hands on the biceps. Toes on the mat, I'm popping up to my feet, making sure my feet are flat on the mat, and I still have control of these biceps momentarily. Once my feet are flat on the mat, now I can stand up, okay? My knees coming across, and I'm under the forearm, okay? Now from here, hug the head nice and tight, shift to side control at the end. All right, guys? So let's try that out for about 5-6 minutes here. See how we're doing, guys. Nice, Mary. Yep. Looking good. Yeah, if you keep that chin right in their neck when you're in side control, it makes it very tough for them to push you away or get a frame in there. Like to dig the pointy part of my chin, like right into their, right into their jugular, right there. Okay? Because that alone will like kind of gas them out, You stick that pointy part of your chin right in their neck. If you have like 5 o'clock shadow, it's even better. You just, it's like sandpaper. Yeah. There you go. Nice, guys. Looking good. Nick's lucky he's got some legs on those things. Yeah. It's like a paraplegic, but at least it's something. Nice, Nick. Yep. Then you knee slice through. Beautiful. Yeah, those legs really help with this sequence too. But you can still imagine the legs are there, you know? Nice, Mary. Try if you can, Mary, when you're holding the biceps, don't use your thumbs on the bottom. Like keep your thumbs like this, you know? Yeah, that's gonna protect your thumbs on that one. You never know if they might swing their arm like in hard or something and you just catch that thumb. Yeah, you don't really need it on this one. Nice, yep, underhook, chin tight, good. Yes, yeah, side control, you just wanna be like nice and tight up against them. That's a huge mistake I see a lot of people making early on, and me as well, just having their head up when they're in side control. No need for that. I'm gonna get nice and friendly with them. Very nice, Nick. Looking good, guys. Keep it going, another couple minutes here.
When you land in this position, Chris, you have your leg back, you're posting right here, right?
Exactly, yep. And then you just kind of do a, yep, switch, if you want to call that motion. Scissor, you know. I think it's pretty much as similar as motion as a scissor, I guess you call it. Yeah, like not too long. I'm only here for like a second, you know. I don't want to just like chill here. I want to right away switch my base to regular side control. Yeah. But when you're cutting through, it's really fun. I don't want to square up too early. If I square up too early, that's when you get caught in half guard, right? Like if I'm starting to cut through and I'm here and I still have my foot inside their leg and I square up, wrong time to do it because now they're going to close a half guard on you. I got to make sure I'm coming all the way through. And that's why for a second, even just for a second, we're in this position. That makes sure I'm clearing my foot. Then I'm turning. Because now I should have my leg safely past their guard, and then I can square up. Square it up too early, you just create a whole other mess of problems for you to deal with, okay? So, what do we got? Oh yeah, we're about there, guys. Okay, so, next move.
Questions?
Oh yeah, let's do that. Good call. I always forget about the questions, guys. Guys, do you have any questions on that? Any questions on the sequence? If you guys do, go ahead and unmute yourself.
So are you going into kind of a scarf hold there when you do that kind of knee slice over the legs, and then you're going to swing that leg out, kind of get into a scarf like here, and then switch your hips?
Exactly. A little bit different than a regular scarf hold. I think when we're talking about the scarf, it's more of like a head and arm, you know, where I'm over the head like this. This is what we call a regular scarf hold. This position is still basically what I have an underhook. I mean, it's kind of like a mixture of the two. It's kind of like halfway between a scarf and side control. Because in jiu-jitsu, I don't want to like not have that underhook. Like if I'm here in a scarf hold, a good jiu-jitsu person will be able to counter this and take like either take your back or be able to roll you or even set up arm locks from here. Actually, this is like earlier on in jiu-jitsu, you'll learn a lot of escapes from this position because a lot of like, you know, maybe like a wrestler or someone who
Wrestling in judo, right, with those pins. Like
yeah, wrestling and judo, you see this a little bit more because guys aren't worried about people going to the back a lot of times. A lot of times, wrestlers don't take the back. They try to get on top, right? So this is sometimes okay to do, you know, in like wrestling and those. In jiu-jitsu, when you're going against guys good at jiu-jitsu, this is you're kind of giving them an opening to take your back. Even if you're really good control from here, it's risky, you know? So I want, if I can, same position, except instead of hugging around the head, I'm going to go under the arm. Yeah.
Okay, so just get that far underhook.
Yeah, exactly. And when I'm passing, like I was saying, I want to have this underhook because it saves me from them taking my back. But also now, all I got to do is just hug the head and go to my knees, and I'm right in regular side control. Okay, which most of the time as jiu-jitsu guys, that's where we want to be. We want to be past the legs in a good, strong side control. From here, like I'm not really ready to do much here. I got to first go to side control before I can go for a lot of submissions, before I can pass the mount, okay, before I can do a lot of stuff. There's a couple things you can do from that position, but most of the stuff you're gonna want you're gonna want it comes from side control. Okay, so I want to transition to side control most of the time, not always. But from here, okay, now we're in side control. Now I want to show you guys like a little tricky. Oh, sorry, Mary, did you have any questions before we go? No? Okay. All right, the next one, guys. Okay, so now we're in side control. Okay, if I have the opportunity, say for instance, if they don't have a frame here on their inside arm, like sometimes guys bring your arm in and they go for a frame across your hip, right? If I have this arm out and I'm able to get like an overhook like that, I can go for a really quick and like tricky same side arm bar that will catch a lot of people off guard. Okay, so I'm on side control. Okay, on the close side, the arm is here, okay? I'm gonna first just wrap the arm. I can either pinch like this and hold, or I can come all the way in for like an overhook. Kind of up to you. Okay? I like to be here because I don't get stuck so much as if I go for the overhook. So now from here, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna lift myself up enough so that I can bring my knee in like that, okay? And you see like where I'm at. I'm not really in a knee on belly. It's kind of similar to a knee on belly, but I want my shin in the armpit in this case, okay? And you see it's all the way, I don't want my knee down here. I want my foot like right on the bottom of the shoulder like that, okay? Now from there, I can start to sit right on the side of my dummy, okay? Like so. Now the only thing I gotta do to finish this is pass my leg over the head, okay? Now I got a really tight arm bar with the arm or the hand in my armpit. There's a lot of leverage on this one. You can really hurt the person if you do this too quickly. So if you're doing this on a real person, you want to go really slow, okay? But on a dummy, I can go as fast as I want. But obviously here now, once I sit, in this arm bar, it's a little different than most other arm bars because I don't actually have to get my leg over the head before I sit, okay? It's very difficult for them to sit up into me because my shin is blocking them here. And then, so basically I can just get my shin in there. Now they have a hard time sitting up. As they try to sit up, I'm already gonna start to lean back and then I pass my leg over the head like that. Okay. Once I pass my leg over the head now, this arm bar the arm should already be straight this whole time. Okay. So once you pass their leg over the head, most likely the person is going to be tapping very fast. Okay. Because it doesn't take much at this point once they pass their leg. As I start to lean back, I'm really getting a good extension on the elbow there, and you can do a lot of damage on that one. Very powerful arm lock. Anytime you can get this hand in your armpit like that, the arm is usually straight from the start. So once I pass my leg over, it's over, okay? And then I get the tap or a good break from there, okay? So again, we're in side control, okay? And I have the arm already isolated, right? They don't have the arm blocking my hip. If they do, then I gotta do that motion where I bring my knee back and I open it up, and then I got the arm where I need it, okay? If this was a real person. Now from here, I just pinch the elbow. I'm gonna lift and bring my knee in like that. Okay, so my foot is right at the bottom of the shoulder. Okay, now from there I can just sit right next to my dummy like this. You could actually finish this arm bar right from here. Okay, but this leg over the head is gonna give me that little bit of added security there so that it can't sit up into me. Now I can start to lean back and look at the extension I'm getting on this arm already. Okay, if this is a real person, they would be panic tapping already, or probably would have broken their arm already. Yeah, it's already there. Okay, this is a very powerful armbar. I don't see this one taught that often. Okay, but it's one of my favorite ways to finish from side control. It's really quick and easy. Typically, when we're talking about armbar for side control, you're talking about like a spinning armbar where you're attacking the far arm. Okay, but this one I'm actually attacking the close arm. All right. So again, we're here. Now, if you're in a situation where your partner is blocking you, which is really common, then we got to make sure we're isolating this elbow before we go for it. Okay. If you guys remember, there's that way where we push the legs away, we bring our knee together so it's under the elbow, and then we open back up again. Okay. And then I'm able to isolate like that. Once I isolate it, now I'm wrapping it. I'm pinching this elbow against their wrist, this hand coming through, and just holding like behind their elbow. That's going to make it difficult for them to pull their elbow in. Okay. Now from there, I lift using my other hand for base. I kind of lift myself up and give a little bit of space so I can bring my shin in like that. Once my shin is in, now as I start to lay back, I'm going to pass my leg over the head, and we got a nice strong arm bar here. I squeeze my knees a little bit, lean back, and then finish keeping the same control from that I had with my elbow pinching. Okay? Very tight arm bar. All right, guys? Let's try that out for a few minutes, okay? Last one today. If you guys have questions, just go ahead and unmute yourself at any time during this one, okay? And I'll stop and answer for you. There you go. Yeah. Mary, you're in the right position. Yep. But yeah, then make sure you start with that wrist in your armpit. Good. Now lift up and just sneak your knee in there. Yep. Just like that. Good. Then you pass your leg over. Beautiful. Yeah. With your hand, if you go too deep with your hand, you kind of will get stuck there a little bit. So slide your hand closer to you a little bit there, you know, because you might have felt like you were almost arm barring yourself there a little bit. You know, so with your hand that's controlling their arm, slide it up to where their elbow would be. Yeah, there you go. That way you're not interfering with your hips too far. Because if you go too deep with your hand, you'll have a hard time passing your leg over the head, you know, which you might have experienced there. So you want that grip like just right where their elbow would be, like right here, you know, because that way they can't pull their elbow to the mat. Yeah, and plus that gives you like a nice like fulcrum when you go to pump your hip into it. Really, and it's hard for them to twist their arm. I mean, it's really tight, very dangerous. Good for gi, no gi. Nice, good job. Yep. Good, Nick. Beautiful. Yep, just like that. And you can always release the arm under your armpit and finish with the traditional arm bar if you want, but there's usually no need for that. Actually, it's a lot tighter with the arm in your armpit, so it just depends. Nice, Mary. Yep, and squeeze those knees still at the end, too. There you go, yep. It's kind of like as you pass that foot over, you kind of slide that back a little bit there. Good. Nice, guys. Good job. Looking great, guys. Yep, looks good. One more minute here, guys. One more minute. All right, that's time. Okay, guys. So good work today. That's the end of the class. If you guys have any questions, yeah, we'll open it up for you guys. You guys can go ahead and unmute yourself, okay, if you have a question. All right, if not, we're just gonna finish it up, okay? Nick, any questions?
Yeah, quick question on that. When you're what's your other side hand doing? And also, do you sit kind of on their hip, or are you sitting kind of more on the floor?
Yeah.
Or are you kind of riding on them and
A
post maybe
little
post
bit,
that
you
far
know. Once you get that knee, so like when I'm here, okay, and when I'm like controlling this arm, I'm using this hand as kind of like a base so I can lift up and give space here. Because I need to come up enough to get my knee in, right? So this hand is still under their arm, right? But I'm just gonna put it on the mat like that so I can kind of lift myself up off of it and then I get my shin in. So now I'm still on the dummy with my shin tight, but as I pass my leg over, I'm kind of sliding to the mat like that, okay? So now my weight is on them because I got the leg over the head, okay? But I don't want to take it off too soon. Like I was saying, this foot, on this one, I can actually finish it right from here. But I can squeeze my knees because it's very difficult for them to come up and over my knee to escape, right? But that foot coming over is just going to be a little bit of added security. It's going to make it more difficult for them. So always pass if you can over, okay? But like I was saying, on this arm bar, the arm is straight the entire time. So once I sit back and I'm here, this arm's extended. So if they haven't escaped to this point, most likely they're going to tap. This last little nail in the coffin is just passing my leg over, and I'm squeezing here still, okay?
Okay.
So that answer your questions?
Yeah, I just found myself kind of sitting on the dummy and then falling off a little bit.
Yeah, and I mean, you could finish from there too. You don't necessarily need to slide off. And actually, that might be better to finish with your weight still on top of them, you know?
Okay.
I think either way is good. Yeah.
Mary? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I think there's some extent you just have to try it on a person to see it work. So I'm going to make
grab Tony, you know, and try it a couple times. Yeah, because you can really see what I mean. When you want to have your hand kind of pinching, but not too deep. If you go too deep, like here, for instance, if I have a really deep underhook, you know, like or overhook rather, and I go to start to do this move, kind of like my arm kind of gets in the way of my leg, you know, and I really trap myself in this position. Whereas if I release that slightly and just go to elbow hold, this has a couple of advantages in that I don't trap myself, but also it's very difficult for them to pull their elbow in. You know, because I'm actually physically holding their elbow here, you know, and then from there I can pass it over. And not only that, the third advantage would be that it's like good fulcrum. If my hand's on the elbow, like it kind of like adds to that you know, my hip driving into their elbow, it makes it just more pressure there. Got it?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. If you guys have any more like questions, if I didn't answer those too well, just message me and I could work it out a little bit better. Okay.
Well, that's great. Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right,
you.
thanks guys. We appreciate it. We're gonna finish up the class with a bow, okay? All right, thanks again. Thanks for sticking with us this morning. Keep straight up. Bow to the mat. Bow forward. All right, we appreciate it, guys. See you guys next time.